but the Mars situation, you were proud. You were a proud like soldier, or you like a and I'm even getting the word android. Like you ran, like you fixed, and I don't know, something about androids, like, but you were inside Mars. You weren't on the surface.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah, but it was it.
My love of science fiction runs very deep.
Yeah, but this the word. I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm not getting thousands of years ago. I'm thinking it's almost like millions. I'm
Yes.
getting millions, and I'm also
Yeah.
getting that it has something to do with a group of beings that kind of like um they were selfish. They were they were greedy and they were selfish. Like they kept taking resources. And so
Hmm.
we're part of a system to kind of like guard resources or guard people you capture who was stealing resources. But it was
Hmm.
something that was in ground and in the ground inside Mars. And
Okay.
in Mars, I'm seeing red, but I'm not. I hope I'm not seeing red because that's like I'm projecting red. But I'm also feel
Right.
like projecting red based off of what they tell us now in the stories. But what I'm getting is that it wasn't red at first. Like Mars wasn't red at first.
No, it wasn't. It had water. Had
Yeah,
an
that's what I'm
atmosphere.
getting. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
getting that it wasn't red. I want to make sure I'm not projecting my own program thoughts into that, but I'm getting that it wasn't red. Uh let's see what else comes through. I don't feel like you've had a lot of earthly lives though. Like I feel
Mm,
like
yeah.
most of your lives were not earthly.
Mm.
Um I even see you floating, and this is different than flying. I even see you as a being where you kind of floated like a almost like plasma. Well, is it
Oh, that's
plasma?
yeah.
But it's like an interdimensional, some type of dimensional being where you floated, like you didn't have a physical body.
And there are energy worlds, I've heard.
Yeah, and this one you could put yourself into. It's almost so okay. So like consciousness, I guess that's the word I can say. But it
Yeah.
was whole being that you can actually put yourself into like a object and operate that object. If it had
Gotcha.
if it had arms or legs or it could walk or something, if you inserted your presence or essence in that object, it seemed like you were that too. You something like that.
Very
I
interesting.
I'm trying to I'm trying to get the best description, but like a robot, but like AI, but it needed a essence to get in order for it to work. It wouldn't work off of a computer. It had to have an
Right.
essence to work.
Right.
And I'm also getting
Is.
scientist. You were a scientist. I'm getting that
Hmm.
too, scientist. Like you like
I've
working with
lost that's
your hands.
I'm sorry.
You like to work with your hands.
I certainly do. Now in this life, most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. But in your other, like you were I see you were like a scientist, like you, you were into physics,
Hmm.
and math, like but like the math that is stuff that even here, like quantum, you were quantum. So you specialize in quantum stuff. I don't know what that means, but you specialize in quantum stuff that here humans haven't even, well, let me just say this. there's people on this earth that knows the quantum stuff, but they are kept hidden because they're using it for bad intentions. What you did in another life was you work with quantum type of science, like with the cosmos, like cosmos quantum stuff.
Mm.
You are like you're intelligent. Your brain is scientific. Not only were you, and this is another life I'm picking up with the scientific part. This is another life, scientific, and that would explain why you are fascinated in this life with, like you said, sci-fi and stuff like that, because that's your realm, that's your world, like that's you in your essence, that's you, cosmic.
That's interesting. I have a degree in biology,
Oh wow.
a science. I have a science degree, Bachelor of Science in biology from William and Mary,
Yeah.
and I ended up at NASA in the Life Sciences division because I had a degree in biology and I had an ability with photography and writing.
Mm.
And basically, there was a tailor-made job waiting for me. I couldn't
I'm
believe
getting
it, and it
hieroglyphs.
was.
I'm getting hieroglyphs too. So you I don't know why, but I'm also seeing, like, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. So when you listen to this back, but let me say it real quick before I forget. Hieroglyphs and a craft. So you were responsible actually creating hieroglyphs or symbols or some type of
Mhm.
language on craft. Like you were the one that put it up there.
Hmm.
So I say that before I forget. So I want you
Yeah,
to um like think about, or maybe you might get a download regarding that in a past life, but I it's something where you created.
those symbols have always fascinated me. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you did
Always.
that. Yeah, you did that.
Wow.
I'm
I've
sorry.
often wondered. No, I've often wondered why in this life I've been so confusing because I see all these people that have a pinpointed interest and love of a topic, say, and I have always been all over the board. I even had a friend in college that called me Renaissance Man.
Oh,
I had
you were
all these
advanced.
interests.
I feel like you were an advanced being, like you were an advanced being. But I'm
I
getting,
mean, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
no, 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 I'm sorry, like you're just an advanced being, and I'm, see, good. And like you were you were short, like you're in a, like I'm seeing a creature where like other solar, like other people, like other beings from other solar systems or galaxies will come to you guys for scientific stuff. That's what I'm
Oh,
getting.
wow. Pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. With love and light, may you awaken from jaded illusions.